This is lecture 2, and in this lecture we are going to learn a very useful and practical Excel formula called SUMIF. SUMIF is used when we want to add values based on one conditions. In real office work, this formula is extremely common because many times we do not need the total of the full table. We need to the total of only a specific item. For example, we may want the total sales of one product and total amount of one region or the total expenses of one category. That is why SUMIF is one of the most important formula used in sales report, MIS sheets, billing files and monthly summaries. Now look at the Excel worksheet on your screen. On the left side, we have a main dataset with three columns: product name, regions and amount. This is our main table where all the data is available. In this table, we have different products such as keyboard, USB mouse, monitor, 15-inch RGB keyboard, wireless mouse, monitor 24-inch, and more. Each row has a region and an amount. On the right side, we have a small result table with two columns, product name and amount. Here we want Excel to automatically calculate the total amount of the product written in the product name cell. In this example, we have written monitor 15-inch in the product name cell on the right side, which is cell F17, and now we want Excel to return the total amount in the amount cell next to it, which is cell G17. This is practical method because we can change the product name anytime and Excel will instantly update the answer. Now let's understand sum if in simple words. Sum if means sum if, which means Excel will add the number only if the conditions match. In our sheets, the condition is based on product name and the value we want to add are from the amount column. So we will sum all amount where the product name match the product written in cell G F17. Now let's start step by step. First we click on the result cell where we want the answer, which is cell G17. In cell G17, we start typing the formula is equal to sum if bracket open. The first argument is the range, which means the column where our conditions exist. Since our condition is product name, we select the product name range from the left table, which is B17 to B16, and then we type a comma. The second argument is the criteria, which means what value we want to match. Our criteria is already written in cell F17, so we select F17 and type a comma. The third argument is the sum range, which means the value we want to add. Since we want to add the amount, we select the amount column range D17 to D26, close the bracket and press enter. The final formula becomes is equal to sum if bracket open B17 to B26, comma BF17, comma D17 colon D26 and bracket close, and Excel instantly result the return the total amount for monitor 15-inch in cell G17. Now we will test whether the formula is working correctly. We go to the criteria cell F17 and change the product name. For example, we type keyboard and press enter. Immediately the answer in G17 change automatically and show the total of keyboard from the full table. This proves that the SUMIF work dynamically and update instantly when our criteria change. So in this lecture we learned how to use the sum if formula in Excel. We understand that SUMIF helps us add values based on one condition, and we successfully calculate the total amount of a selected product like monitor 15-inch using the criteria cell F17 and result cell G17. SUMIF saves time, reduce manual mistakes and make Excel reporting faster and more professional. This completes lecture 2, and in the next lecture we will learn more advanced Excel formula with real business use case.